everybody, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. I have a really special, to me it's a very special review to share with you on some products that I tried out in my local Rexall drugstore, which is, if you've been around, you've seen me haul lots. Rexall is a drugstore here in Canada. I hadn't been in for a couple weeks, and I was in there the other day and I saw this huge new display, and of course I'm like, new, I gotta go. And then my friend Tammy, who works at Rexall, who I've mentioned many times before, I asked her, I'm like, I need to know more about this company. It looks really cool. I'll show you, I'll talk about it later, but I mean, I found this pamphlet and it looked really quite cool, and it had its own stand, and it looked really professional, and the company I'm talking about is called Sweet Lani. That's the name of the company there. I will link the website down below for any of those people who would like to try or to check it out. First off, let me just say, as a Canadian, it's really hard to see so many successful Canadian businesses going under. Just for whatever reason, there's bigger conglomerates that buy companies out and things like that. So this, I'm so proud to say that it is Canadian, and I am so proud of their story, their back history, which I will share as best I can, because again, I only have my phone and I read everything, and Tammy had told me about it. And that the Sweet Lani, the founder of this company, she was a makeup artist, a special effects and makeup artist in the movie industry in Vancouver, British Columbia. So it's just a hop, skip, and a jump and a ferry ride over from where I live right now. I can sort of see outside, and Vancouver somewhere over there. Anyway, so she'd been in her industry forever, but what she really wanted to do is to help people. And Canadian Cancer Society was one she approached to obviously go in and help people make them look more beautiful, not more beautiful, but bring in the beauty from within. You know how you probably hear these, it's probably in the States or all over the world, where a company or a person will come in and beautify somebody and just make them feel special for that day, even though they probably feel in the inside like horrible because they're going through treatments and things like that. So she really wanted to do more of that. And I don't know about in the States, but here in Canada, there's the Firefighters Burn Victim Society. And obviously, because of firefighting, they do a lot of charity work for this particular charity. And Leilani, the founder of this company, I don't actually know, I can't remember, I don't think her name is Leilani, but she approached Canadian Cancer Society, did that work, but she did a lot of work with those who have been victims of burn victims, who on the website, again, I will link it below. I mean, there's a woman who had over 30% of her body was completely scorched from a fire. And anyway, this company, before it was a company, they, all the products that you're gonna see that I'm either gonna show you firsthand or that's on this pamphlet, that's the type of thing that they use. It's all natural. It's never tested on animals. It's vegan, paraben-free, gluten-free, cruelty-free, and fragrance-free. So fabulous. Maybe I should be, but I'm not, I don't look for cruelty-free right off the bat, and maybe I should start looking at that. But I'm really, really proud of their message, how they started, just their overall, the feeling. I just have a really good feeling, and their makeup. Okay, I will swatch a few things for you. They also do skincare. They do skincare as well. So on this pamphlet here, it says they have all different kinds of skincare cover foundation right there. They also have Island Goddess Prep and Prime Powder, Purely Tinted Moisturizer at the very bottom. And on the other side, we have the Camera Ready and Hawaiian Highlight and Island Radiance Bronzer. So there's a few different shades I guess they carry. They have the Mineral Eye Illuminator, the Island Eyes Mascara, Seaside Mineral Dual Jewels, which is their eyeshadows, and the Hawaiian Petals Lip Plumping Lip Shades. And then down at the bottom, they have I didn't pick up the moisturizer because I have so much moisturizer. I was like, okay, if I were to pick up one, what will I get? And so I ended up getting the Hawaiian Cleanse, which is this bottle, and I'll show you in a few moments. And then this one's called Island Moisture. Everything Leilani, Leilani products, I mean, they look very Hawaiian, that kind of thing, their name and their products. And if you follow me on Instagram, I will be posting this tomorrow, exclusively on my Instagram, because I think they are an amazing company, and I just have that good feeling about it, and the fact that they're Canadian, and the fact that they do all this work on the side. I'm a volunteer firefighter, but not only that, I mean, I've done so much in my life. I know a lot of my viewers have as well. And you know, when someone's really busy in the makeup industry, in the artistry world, but does find the time to go and to help people and make them feel special, even if it is just for a few, mere hour or two before they feel, back to their chemo and things like that, or burn victims. I think it's amazing. So the packaging is really simple. I love it. It's simple, to the point, but beautiful. Like, this is the moisturizer, or sorry, not moisturizer. This is the Hawaiian Cleanse foaming cleanser. I have not tried any of these products yet, except I tried the mascara, or sorry, the lip products I'll show you, and I've swatched the blush. But I can tell you they're really good. And I'll update you too. Of course, I'm always good for that. The end of the month, I'll probably tell you a little bit more about that. But this is fantastic. I'm really looking forward to it. I was thinking about picking this up, like something like this, from that Too Cool for School. Remember that when I was talking about that egg one? But I think that I like the idea of this a little bit more, so I'm really hoping it works well with my skin. But I'm almost finished one of my cleansers right now in the shower, and I'll replace that just to change things up. So I've got the Hawaiian Cleanse. And then this is the packaging for the mascara. This is the Island Eyes Mud Shark Mascara. And that's the packaging there. I'm not going to open the tube because I don't want to do that quite yet. But that's the mascara. This is in the very blackest formula. It's actually a clear tube too. I don't know if you guys can tell, but like right there you can sort of see there's like a bubble down there. So it's a clear tube. So I'll be interested to see what that's like. I got hiccups. This blush, you guys swatched, amazing. I got hiccups, oh dear. This blush they have, it's called, what are you called? Blusher. And the color is in hibiscus. This is the little container that it comes in. All recycled material. Look at this. Now, I did talk to Tammy. I'm like, don't you think this is really small? This is before I even tried it out. And she's like, yeah, it's pretty small. But she's like, all she had to do was literally tap her brush into this thing and it picked up. So you don't need a swirl and that kind of thing. So I am just going to, it's a beautiful color. It's gorgeous. It's a perfect, when they had a lighter version of this as well, but I of course went for the darker one for this time of year. I'm really looking forward to wearing this with more of a purple eye look or something like that. Now the lipsticks themselves, I got 3 of the Hawaiian Petals, lip shine. I'm trying to find the actual title here. And I got 3 different colors. So they all come in these little boxes here with their names of the type or the color of the lipsticks. And the first one I will swatch for you is Seahorse. First of all, the packaging is super cute. It's got Lani on there, and then, a little, typical, but really easy. I find some of the products I've picked up at the drugstore, other drugstore items, they're stiff. This is good. So there's that color there. I'm going to swatch that for you. That is Seahorse. And the next one is Bamboo. They probably got like 7 different ones, but these are the ones that I was attracted to very much right away. Bamboo, very nice, natural. So far they each have like a shimmer to it, like a sheen, not glitter, but definitely like a luster. I think that's probably a better way of putting it. And sorry, this last one is Seahorse. That's Seahorse. So and also peppermint, just a little bit of peppermint, and it does say lip plumping. I wouldn't say it. Again, Buxom definitely gives that cold rush to your lips. I quite enjoy that. It's like air conditioning for your lips. But I'm really looking forward to really diving into all these products that I have. I am so excited to share these with you. Again, a Canadian company. I will link the website down below. I'm certain they probably do sell it in the States somewhere. But I will link their phone number and their website down below as well when I do post this. So you guys, yeah, give them some love. It's amazing. I love what they do. I love their backstory. You know, and they're just awesome. I love that kind of stuff. Good stories. I love positive thinking and feeling and that kind of thing. And I think there's less of that out there. And we always pull for the negative sometimes. A lot of times we remember, you know, what happened last week. Oh, that jerk or whatever said this or the other. Well, what about all the things that people have done that have been great? And I think in my experience in my life, and I've dealt with a lot of stuff, you know, when it comes to volunteer, like policing, firefighting, or just personal stuff. At the end of the day, how we choose to deal with what happens and what's given to us is how we decide to do it. And that, to me, makes a person. It's how you decide to deal with life, what life throws you, I guess, at the end of the day. And you know, you gotta push on. And so if you want to hold on to the negative, that's your choice. But that isn't going to make you feel much better to go forward. But if you want to pull something, a nice thing someone said or did for you, remember that overall, like all the nice things over the one thing that someone says wrong to you. I know this is kind of a weird video for me to say. I know I'm not on medication, but I think it's really important. I feel like we need to be more positive and we need to help one another out more often. And if you don't already, and just remember, it's too easy to dwell on the negative. And a little bit more difficult to remember the positive. But when you do, it's really cool. And I love this company. I think what they're doing is positive. And again, Canadian. So I'm so excited, you guys. And I can't wait to use this. I've been using the same facial wash for quite some time. So I'm quite excited to try that out. So you guys, thanks for sticking with me and my preaching at the end. I hope you left if it was too much for you. Anyway, have a great day, everybody. Take care.